Hello everybody and welcome back to Evildeadlot. I'm sorry I didn't get around to doing an episode last week. I had a bit of a problem with my computer and I've had to completely restart and reinstall everything. So I'm sorry about that, but hopefully what I've managed to be able to do more than makes up for it. Just going to turn the sound up just to make sure that that's all on. Difficulty on proper 35 and I reckon about... Yeah, that'll do. If that gets any worse, I'll just turn it down. Oh! Bit glitchy. Ugh. Well, his wall of shame's still there. I hope he's happy. Ah! Lag! So much lag. Right. What I've done is I've hollowed out all of this under here. And I've got this working. Now, what I've done is I've put a funnel there. Then leading into a chest, but that doesn't seem to be working there because they're all getting stuck in the item hopper. I'm going to need to come back to that. I'm going to need to fill this up with lava anyway, so that's what we'll do today. We'll go over for a little jaunt and see what's going on. At some point I'm going to have this linked up to Redwood. Redwood? Sorry, a red net cable. Because at the moment, you just got to stand here and just keep on clicking it, which is boring. Let's get some more experience. There we go. Level 31, that'll do. Oh, well, this isn't good at all. I'll be right back, guys. Let me just see if I can stop this from jerking around. Right, that is so much better. I'm still trying to reinstall half of what I lost after I had quite a catastrophic, let's call it what it is, an absolute fucking meltdown from my computer. I had bad sectors, I've had to reinstall Windows and all of the Minecraft and all of the mod packs and absolutely everything. I've had to start right from scratch again. So that's what's been going on here. So I'm sorry it's taken a bit of time to get this episode out, but I'm going to try and do something special for this one if I haven't already. So I'm going to go and get some, if I can get out the door, I'm going to go and get some lava. Holy guacamole. Also, what I've been doing is I've been harvesting this like a bitch. And in harvesting that, I've made a load of rubber. And then what you do is you put the rubber back into the furnace to give it a second cook. And that second cook gives you plastic, which is great, because then the plastic can turn into plastic sheets. What? Stop me if I'm going too fast. And the plastic sheets you can then turn into IC2 machines, and that's your first step. But what I need to do first is I need to get some iron refined up into refined iron to make a hammer to make tin plates. So the tin plates I can use to make energy cells. I'll go through all this in a later date. And the energy cells can then be used to make... what's the word I'm looking for? Generators. I'm going to keep on forgetting that one. And then the generators can then provide electricity through copper pipes to get everything fine and dandy. And I think there's something not quite right going on here, unless I'm very much mistaken. Can I have a look at the save file? But it looks as though, in jigging around with the save files, that I've got a brand new couple of seeds. I think it's kept this seed where I've got everything set up, but then all the other seeds around it have jumped ship. I'm going to have a look further into that, but I'm just going to sleep before that zombie gets me. Just going to sleep to reset it today, and then we'll do that in the day. Nighty night. There are monsters nearby. Right, okay, let's kill some monsters then. Or attempt to, if you've seen my... Where am you? Where am you, groaning at me? You big groany thing. Actually in my house. Ah! Looks like I've got mob dismemberment turned on. Ah. Not my favourite mod, but it's quite fun when you can chop off their arms and their legs. Right, 99. Oh, good morning. Right, let's go and have an explore, shall we? What I was going to say is this area under here, where it's all hollow, where I'm jumping up and down, is going to be all of the area that I'm going to turn into all of my crop rotation and have a harvester and a planter there. And I think I'm going to need to get some gold as well for some gold. I think I need some gold axes to be able to do that. But it all looks the same, doesn't it? Let's see if that village is still there. In fact, let's just do this. Well, that didn't help at all. But at least I've got the wider... I can see you. Hiding under a tree. Yeah. One hit. One fucking hit. That's ace. That's ace Amundo. Right, I need to go... north, is it? Right, first thing I need to do is... it seems to have reset all of my tags that I've put on the map. So first thing I need to do actually is just set a waypoint for my home. And I think, if I remember rightly, then the letter for this is B. Yes! Home. What colour? I'll have it a nice red. I like red. I like red. I don't need it in the nether. I need it in the overworld. I don't need it in the end. Right, okay. So that is home. I have to admit, I've been completely thrown out now it's a different map. Because the jungle that was over in that away direction is now right there. So it's completely loaded up a load of different chunks. So all of that oil over there, but that the villagers were guarding, that was going to take off them like the Americans. Sorry, American friends. It's all gone. It's all gone. And the village is still there, so I'm just being a utter idiot. Radio. So now I just need to go off exploring for lava, which I believe was in the south direction. It's over in that way. Yes, now I remember where I'm going. Piggy! Piggy, piggy. Because this is the mountain where all the monsters are in. I remember that from last time. Ah! Got some Highland cows there. Highland coos. Oh. There's something following me. I think it's a zombie. But it's dying in the sun. Ooh. This is something a bit new. Yeah, I think that's a silverwood tree up there. That is going to be very important when we start to do Thorncraft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a... I'm going to stick a waypoint on it. See these, look? That is quicksilver. Well, mercury, as it's now known, used to be called quicksilver. As if I needed any quicksilver to be mad. Right, silver wood tree. Right. Just going to keep on going onwards now. I'm having fun. I hope you are too. Both of you. What's that shining up ahead in the distance? Sunflowers, by the looks of. Wonder if you can compress their seeds to get seed oil, so you can get sunflower oil. Seed oil's used in the forestry bees for making. That is oil. That is oil. I found oil. Wahaha. And that looks like another village over there. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. Ah, yes. Swimming through it was a bad idea. I'm now nauseous. I'm such an idiot. But there we go. But there we go. You all know that. You can all see that from the amount of heads that I've got festooned on my wall. More piggies over by this way. Let's see what they've got here. Not a lot that I've got already. Right. What I'm really looking for is somewhere to pick lava up from. I've got a bookcase. Nothing. Dom! Haha! Wasn't expecting that, was ya? I'm a bit mischievous sometimes. Right. Lava? Any lava? Any lava? That's a fairly good trade. Any lava? No? No lava? Okay. Screw you all. I'm leaving. I need lava. It looked as though for a minute that tree was just built right on the end of a line of dirt. It looked really odd. I hope you saw that. And we're in the jungle. Oh, I remember. It's on the other side of the jungle. Now I know where I'm going. God, look at all those monsters up ahead. It's very difficult to see where you're going. And this is the outback. So it wasn't a brand new world like I thought. I kept all my old bits. It's just been so long since I played. I mean, I've slept since then. I think what I'll do is I'll get over towards the lava. I'll get a couple of buckets of lava. And then I'll hole up for the night. And I don't really want to fall into it. Right, well I got tired of waiting around, so I'm just going to make a run for it in the night. Now, as I've said before, people that know me will know just how spectacularly bad an idea this actually is. But, you know, I've done stupid things before. Little bastard spider. Ah! Yes, it was an absolutely spectacularly bad idea. Just going to sleep and then I'm going to have to go and get all of my stuff. Did I have a spare sword? Did I have a spare sword? Let's take the iron sword with us. Those little jungle spiders are bloody quick. They're almost as quick as those those baby zombies. Ooh. Do not toy with me, kind sir. Do not toy with me. I believe one of those things was actually an infernal mob as well. I'm going to have to go back on the replay and see what it actually was, but whatever it was doing a ridiculous amount of damage. An absolute ridiculous amount of damage. Didn't help that it had its two friends and a giant slime with it. Oh my god, can't a boy get a break? Can't a boy get a break? I ask thee. Looks like that iron that I cooked up, I'm going to have to turn into some sort of armour. And all of that sugarcane that I've got growing, I'm going to have to start enchanting stuff because I'm not doing very well with all the dyings and all of the lack of protection. So I'm going to have to step my game up, I reckon. We knew this day would come. We knew this day would come. I've been coasting so far, so... I wish I knew what those sounds meant, because they freak me the hell out. What's that? Wish I knew what they meant. I'm relying on one of you lot now to actually tell me what they mean. So, answers on a postcard or in the comment section, please, because I'd like to know. Because then every time that sound comes on, I don't think there's someone with a violin stood right behind me. Like some sort of a zombie that's taught itself how to play the fiddle. Just standing behind me going, freaking me out. Right, and this is all my gear. I managed to get most of my levels back. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. Right. I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to cut it back in when I get home. Or maybe not, because I knew you guys wanted to see that. That is quicksand, that's what it does. Thank God that stuff was only 1 block deep. And really, if you're travelling in this kind of a biome, you really need to keep a shovel with you. I should have known that. I've been caught out that many times, I really should have known that. But, you know, complacency and all that bollocks. Roaches. In fact, I think one of the first things that I'm going to get... No. One of the first things I'm going to get set up is a generator. A generator, some copper cable and a bat box. So that I can at least store some power. Bat boxes are tricky. Very tricky. But they are... Bloody poisonous bush again. They are very, very useful. You'll see why in a minute, because it provides kind of a buffer for the machines that you run, and also means if you can't have like an electric backpack or a jetpack or an electric jetpack, then it means you can also charge up from there. Hopefully in the future I will be able to get an MFU and an MFSU, which are, but effectively they're a Bat Box's big brother. But we'll come to that bridge when I start doing stuff with reactors and yellorium fuel rods and multi-block reactors, which I'm kind of looking forward to, because those things can provide an absolute ass load of power, which is really, really good, hopefully for the kind of automation that you're going to watch me bumbling around with. Piggy, 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 piggy. I need to get some of these piggies. I need to go out with some carrots and build a pen, and then have them in a slaughter pen kind of jobby, and something that automatically cooks all of the pork chops. That's the plan. That is the plan. I suppose one of the main aims of this series is to get to the end and attempt to slay the Ender Dragon, because it's not something that I've ever managed to do. I've never ever managed to do it. I've never managed to kill the Wither either. So those are really my two top main goals for this series. But we'll get to that when we get to there. I'm not going to go and do those at the expense of showing you guys all of the mobs and everything like that. It's going to be... That's going to be like an add-on. Well, not an add-on. Everything's going to be working up to the point where I want to kill the Ender Dragon. And the Wither, but I'm not going to sacrifice learning the mods on the way to getting that goal. I hope that makes some semblance of sense. I'll just quickly get my armour on. I realised that I should have done that while I was out and not while I was... But there we go. Right. Now, what is the deal? Oh, right, okay. That's what the problem is. It's because that is funneling all of the... trying to funnel all of the goods into that block there. So let's get that out of the way. And then I can put the floor back in. And now you see they all funnel into there. That is brilliant work. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Any more? No, no more. That room is going to become a hell of a lot larger. A heck of a lot. But we'll get to that bridge when we cross it. Right, what do I need? What do I need? I made some refined iron. Which is pretty much where you get... Right, there it is. It's actually in there. Quick organise. Put my head somewhere. Right, I need some sticks. Sticks? Have I got sticks? I've got sticks. Any sticks? Any sticks, 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 sticks. I realise that saying sticks repeatedly, very loudly, is not going to help me find any. But sometimes it works. I could deconstruct that, but... Stone rod. Make up all your own jokes. Right, I'm just gonna... A good thing about the NEI is if you type an item name into the window and then double click it, it will highlight everywhere that you've got it in your inventory. And I didn't actually see that I'd got wood in my inventory already. Right, all I want is just one stick, because then 1 stick and 6 refined iron makes this. So iron hammer, which when you have tin ingots, so let me get some tin ingots. Tin. Right, 36 tin ingots, that's going to be enough. 36 tin ingots. You do that, and you put the hammer on the top, and it makes tin plates. Now this is Greg Tech. This is what makes Greg Tech so complicated and so much more involved. Is doing this. But this then means that using... I'm going to put that somewhere. Using the tin plates and the redstone and then a bit of wire on the top, you can make yourself a battery. A rechargeable battery. And we will be doing that next time on Evildeadlot. I realise that there hasn't been much substance to today's episode, but hopefully next episode we'll be able to get a lot done with regards to starting to automate everything, and setting up a planter and a harvester and so on and so forth. I hope you join me again on Evildeadlot. I'm having a lot of fun making the series. Hope you're having fun watching it. If not, tell me why not and I'll fix it. So, signing off now. My name's Evil Case. This is Evildeadlot.